Peeking through the clouds, the temperature hovering around 80 degrees, the wind blowing out the left field, and Trey Phelps steps in. And lifted in the air out into right field, deep, and that ball is off the wall. That ball carried all the way to the wall, and Phelps has a leadoff double in the first inning. Then Ryan Wynn had that home run in the 8th inning. Just solo home runs, the big key. Off the handle and out into center field. That's going to drop for a hit. They'll stop the runner at third, and runners will be at the corners. Yesterday in innings 1 through 6, just could not get guys on base. Now runner going between first and second, and Jackson gets to second base without the throw. And strike 3 called at the top of the zone. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Ran it down and in. The pitch. Tried to check a swing, but he went around, and Duke Stone gives up the double, then the single, and then 3 straight strikeouts. And downstairs, ball 4. Fly balls just didn't hit anything square. Runner going, the pitch is inside, and the throw is airmailed into center field, and Bryce Chance will get up and head over to third. Count 3-2 to Reese. And a fly ball lifted in the outfield, hit deep to left, and hey, welcome back, Ace. 2-run shot to left field.
My goodness, this ball was smoked early in the morning. 438 feet. It left the bat at 106.
Face Vitas Valencias here in the second inning, and first pitch swinging, ball hit well into center field. Back to the track and gone. Lujo was fooled out there, started back, came in, and that ball just took off. And Vitas Valencias with his first Bulldog home run.
Well, he got the fastball. It was 96, and he turned it around at 101. It goes 396 and clears the center field wall.
Let's look at this. Watch the center fielder, Lujo. 2-2. Yeah. Just couldn't catch up with the 96. Parker goes down swinging. 3-2. That ball lined to the left center field, and that's going to get down for a base hit and all the way to the wall. Chance running all the way is going to get to second base easily.
24 my freshman year in the SEC play. So
lined to the left field, and that's a single off the bat of Rylan Lujo. And he drives in Daniel Jackson for Georgia's first run of the day. Just outside, and now the bases are loaded. And the call is safe, the 3-2. Swing and a miss. They got the pitch down, swung over the top. Standings right now, you look at Georgia coming into the day at 9-2, sitting atop the SEC. And Breaker's been good at the bottom of the zone. Well, he elevates it a little bit that time, and Ryder Woodson swings through it for out number 2. And grounds it to the right side. First baseman fields it. Hudson underhand toss and quick work. And there's strike 3 call. Got the fastball at 95.
Going to keep it out of the middle here.
Swing and a miss. He got the slider down and away. And strike 3 called at the top of the zone. And Duke Stone strikes out the side in the top of the 4th. Buck Showalter, former big league manager, he's going to join us here in the booth for the bottom of the 4th.
Coach Polk said, he said, you know what they would have called you? I said, what? He says, partner.
That's right. That's right. Line drive into left field by Jacob Parker. He's on his way to second base. That's a guy with some big league tools right there.
All right, I was doing the scouting combine. I was just talking to him on the field. I said, what do you see? I said, well, you're doing pretty well, son, but you got to start hitting the ball the other way. So I can't wait to see him after the game. He finally hit the ball the other way. No, but he and his brother were special. I know umpires in my thing would have gotten real upset with if you held the ball.
Deep in the hole at short, long throw over, and a great job by Hudson to hold the bag at first. 1-2, grounded up the middle, second baseman over. Phelps has got it, throw it to first. Hey, appreciate and rips that ball well into left field and back to the wall and gone. It's a 3-run home run for Rylan Luho, and just like that, Georgia has taken the lead.
Now Luho crushes this ball. He hits it 372, but it is 106 off the bat, and it got out of here in a hurry.
The leading home run hitting team in the country. They've had just one game this year where they have not homered, and they won that game. And the 3-run home run by Rylan Luho. And rips that ball deep to right field, a no-doubter. Brennan Hudson crushes one, his 12th home run of the season. Georgia's got back-to-back jacks and a 5-3 lead.
That ball was rocketed. It went 438 feet.
Hide the kids on the bouncy house.
My
Fastball
goodness.
right down Broadway, and then Duke Stone came out of the game. And a ground ball headed to right field for a base hit. Colby Branch, 26 and 17 3-run shots. Ground ball back to the mound. Bounce to second, the throw to first in time for the double play.
A closer when he needs to be, and he can work for a while when he needs to, and he works up and in and gets the strikeout of Ace Reese there.
Swing and a miss. And back-to-back strikeouts. And to the second baseman. And Trey Phelps will toss it over. Swing and a miss.
Here's a guy who had one of them.
Check swing back to the mound. And a quick inning for Ben Davis.
Talked earlier about 3-1 not being the final. I'm not sure 5-3 will be either.
And outside ball 4. Trying to lay down a bunt down the third base line and leaves it foul. And breaking ball ripped down the right field line. It is hooking, and it is a fair ball. And a home run for Garrick Fry to tie the game at 5.
Got it just inside the foul pole down the right field line. Right over the circled area. He hit it 331, but it's enough tucked in that corner.
5th home run of the season. 2nd Mississippi State home run today. Ace Reese hit a 2-run shot in the first, and then Garrick Fry with his 5th home run. And strike 3 called on the inside corner. And roll to the left side. It's a fair ball. O'Shaughnessy, boy, he made that look easy. 4, 5, and 6 for Georgia. And strike 3 called at the knees. Henry Allen didn't think so. 1-1. Grounded left side past the shift and into left field. That's a good piece of hitting by Oriach. A 2-1 lifted out into shallow left field. Going to be a tough play, and that ball's going to drop. Little sand wedge out there. First and second, 2 out to count 2-0. And chop to the left side. Ace Reese will race to the bag, and that will end the inning. Here's a 1-2. Chopped up the middle and into center field. A leadoff single for Bryce Chance, his 2nd hit today. There he goes. Pitch outside. The throw is down. It's high. And a stolen base for Bryce Chance. And there is strike 3 called on the inside corner. Got a ground out and a strikeout. Two. Swing and a miss. And a strikeout for Matt Scott. So take a look back at that after the swing and a miss. He thought there he goes quick. Thought the second strike was low. Off-speed pitch and hit well into right field, and it's going to stay in the ballpark. And the right fielder back, Ryan Black, will squeeze it, and that will end the inning. And ripped into right field, a base hit by Ryan Black. He'll hold Pat at first base. Breaking ball, and that'll do it. Michael O'Shaughnessy strikes out. They got under that ball into center field. Hit well at the track, and leaping and making the catch is Rylan Luho against the wall for out number 1 of the 8th. Breaking ball lined into center field and is going to drop for a base hit. So Valencias has his second hit today. Pitch down and in, and it hits the foot of Parker.
Hoping Raymond can come through.
Chops at first baseman, who fields it on the short hop. Hudson will step on the bag. And strike 3 called at the knees on the inside corner. 5th. He's got 4 RBIs today. And rips that ball into the left field corner. It'll one-hop the wall, over to get it Nunley. Going to try to get 2. The throw is in and not in time. And it's a double by Rylan Luho. And off the mid of the catcher and back to the screen, and a wild pitch uncorked. And now State is going to walk Hudson. And hit into the outfield. And Bryce Chance will make the catch to end the inning. 2-2. Breaking ball, and that's strike 3. It hits that ball into center field, back to the wall, and caught. Oh, my.
Bats.
Solo home run of the game last night that was big. Hits that fly ball in the air, out into left field. Wynn may get it, out to left and gone. A 3-run home run by Michael O'Shaughnessy, and Georgia takes an 8-5 lead in the top of the 10th.
Well, O'Shaughnessy got some loft, got it up in the air, and everything's going to carry to left right now. That one goes 345 feet and leaves the yard. And Georgia has had some big swings of the bat and has used the long ball to its advantage this weekend, and it does it again there. Georgia's just had the big hit when they needed it.
Swing and a miss, and that will end the inning. And chase the pitch down on the 0-2. State at home on Tuesday against UAB at 6. They'll lay down a bunt out in front of the plate. Jackson Fields throws and times the out. Well, that's a good play. Hard hit ball, knocked down by Phelps. Underhand toss, not in time, and the game stays alive. Well, Nunley hit it hard. And pops that one up. That should do it. Left side of the infield, shortstop over, calling everybody off, and Branch makes the catch, and that will do it, and Georgia has swept.